What's going on? This is the legendary mother, Kelly Mizrahi, live here at what's the upscale ballroom, honey? At the aftermath, honey. At the aftermath of What's in the Name Part 2, honey. We're here, and it was definitely shade in the room. It was a boom, boom. It was shade in the room. I'm here with the legendary overall father, Charles Christian, honey. And I'm here with Marquise Prodigy. Marquise, I want to start with Marquise, honey. No, Taifa on the camera. I'm here with Marquise. Marquise, you know, baby, you know I'm a real scandal, and I'm teased, honey. Tell us what happened, honey, with you in New York a couple of weeks ago, honey. I would need to get the tea.
Was it a Vogue night set?
No, it wasn't a Vogue night set. It was an Amtrak set. Tell us the tea.
No tea. No tea. Once in New York, came home. You saw me at Watch the Throne, right?
Yeah, baby, but before you was on your way going to Philly, they said, honey, and you got detained.
I was going to Watch the Throne.
Oh, you was coming to Watch the Throne, and you got detained in New York City.
I made it to Watch the Throne.
But you got detained in New York City. But what happened with you getting detained? You're not going to tell us about that?
Nothing ain't happened.
Why not? He don't want to tell us about him getting detained, but he definitely did get detained in New York City. Amtrak girls is not the tea, honey. He don't want to tell us. Yeah, he have to turn style, honey. We have now here.
Wait.
It's the legend.
The legend. Not
Okay.
It's the legend herself.
not a new legend.
Not a new legend, an old school legend.
20 years.
Sex siren,
realness,
body, realness,
trilogy,
performance. It's all here. It's Sabrina, ICON. Don't get no better than that. Yes. So did you enjoy yourself tonight? We haven't seen you out in a long time. It was good seeing you out.
I had a good time.
She won legendary realness tonight. She got her coins, honey. You know, so it was definitely
for the transgender women.
You know,
I really am.
What was your favorite moment of the night?
Aftermath.
I guess actually walking. I haven't walked in like a really long time, so actually being out there was like my favorite part.
As we know, you're known for realness. We've seen you decree the realest of bitches for years. But a category which you almost undefeated for, right? Trilogy.
Okay.
Who do you want to see out there on the floor with you again? If you had one more time to walk that category that you would love to battle. Battle again, or maybe to finally battle.
Battle again.
Because you never had really a rival, right?
Yeah.
So most of the time you walked, you did win.
Right.
Who you battled the most though? Angel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you want to see her again or somebody else?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, I would love to see her again.
Now, out of all the new girls that you see out doing their thing right now, who is somebody that you definitely get life if you seen your thing?
Like when you say as far as walking, is just far as being a woman that look like, are you talking about their ballroom career?
Both.
For Sex Siren
And Trilogy.
Sex Siren Trilogy is different. For Sex Siren, I like Erica Kane.
Okay.
I think she's very effective.
Okay.
I think that she's 2012 Sex Siren.
What's 2012?
2012, it's like the girls, this generation of girls is different than my generation of girls. You could be sexy and not really show too much or be too much. You could be sexy and be yourself. It seems like the girls of today are all about the extras. Like the extras are supposed to compliment you. They're not supposed to be all that it is just the extras.
We were just talking about that the other day. Because the girls from back in the days would come out in a long dress for Sex Siren or Trilogy.
The girls,
right? The girls nowadays is very, two-piece, thongs and, and heels. It's not like the girls back in the days. They didn't have to, reveal a lot to be sexy. It was all about selling sex and your aura that came into your body and things of that nature.
So let me ask you both a question. So you judge many balls, Kelly, you judge a lot of balls. So for a category like Sex Siren, would you prefer to see dressed in gowns and you see the cover, or would you prefer to see everything out there? What would you rather see?
I would prefer to see it go back to the old days where the girls came out of the gown and so sex, they exuded sex from their body. They didn't have to be naked to be sexy.
Right. I think it depends on the person. I think, you understand what I mean? Like, different people are attracted to different things. And I think that I can't sit here and say, like, oh, I just want to see a bitch in a gown, because a bitch in a gown versus a girl in a jean and a t-shirt still could get served.
Right.
I just think that the look should be nice.
Okay, now what
I think it should be appealing.
What about trilogy?
I think that you should be a girl that stands out from a lot of other girls.
Okay.
I think that you should have that it factor. I think that trilogy is still a realness category. You understand what I mean?
I got you.
Because it's realness with extras.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
You.
It's because it's not just body and it's not just face. It is realness too.
Right.
I never really, even though that people tell me I'm sexy and all of that and stuff, I never really venture too far away from what I know I feel comfortable with and what I know that I'm good at.
Right.
You understand what I mean? Like,
So, I'm not to cut you off, but Kelly, Big Girl Trilogy. When you think of Big Girl Trilogy, right? Both of you actually. What do you want to see out there for Big Girl Trilogy? What do you consider face value for a big girl?
For a big girl, she has to be toned. You know, the body definitely has to be toned. You know, let me get into the new look. You know, very what I'm giving here. You know, the new look. The size 18, 20. You know, the new look that's going on here. You know, it's definitely going to be going down. You know, I'm giving you all of that. You know, but a lot of girls.
So there's some Big Girl Trilogy girls that you see out there definitely bad.
But when you say big girl, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean as far as?
But because you have to define big because you mean big girl, because you know
Okay,
they had a discrepancy. They had a discrepancy at the at Gagaween because they were saying that Paris Revlon that one wasn't a big girl, and I feel Paris is definitely real down. You can't definitely take anything from her, but she's not a big girl. When I think about a big girl, I think about somebody that's like 250 plus for big girl.
But she's like a
Yeah, she's like a mini girl. She's just like
But she's
in the
real.
beginning. She's definitely real. She's definitely in the beginning stages of big girls. When I think about a big girl, those girls that be on Top Model, they ain't big girls either. Okay, that baby. I want a big bitch.
When you think let me ask you. When you think of Shaisha got body.
No, that's who
Yeah,
statue out.
Shaisha,
She has a
yes.
small waist, big breasts.
Definitely give it to
But that's what I was
Shaisha.
thinking about. But it's a whole new generation of people. So I don't know. When you're asking me, I'm trying to sit here and think of the new girls, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the new girls, but I kind of only know my generation.
Yeah, the new generation girls
is that
that's coming
bad?
out, they getting
You being real.
But I try to respect the new girls. Like, I live to see the new girls come through. I'm not one of the girls that's shady to the new girls.
Let a
but-
real girl come through.
Right. And the old girls let us come through. Do you understand what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for the Danielles and the Octavias and all of that, they could have crushed our careers and everything. I think it's kind of tacky to crush a girl when she's trying to. Now, if a bitch tries you, that's different. Then it's to serve her at all costs.
Do you think girls are not as beautiful as they was in the past? You think it's just something different?
No, I think that they're still awesome, beautiful girls.
Yeah.
I think that most of the girls that are beautiful don't know that they are beautiful.
Wow.
And not knowing their worth, they try to feel like they have to be something else. Like, you understand what I mean? Like, every girl isn't a glamour girl. Every girl isn't an everyday girl. But you got to be comfortable in being yourself.
Caesar, where did you go?
Wait, honey, you in the aftermath.
Yo, y'all filming, bitch?
Yes,
It's
over here.
live.
Yes, this is live. This is the icon Jack Miss right here. It's the first time in the aftermath.
No, don't do that.
I got a wool in this sun. That's no, wait, come over here, Tony. Because there's a lot going on. How did you feel about the ball tonight?
How did you feel?
I think the ball is a brand, and I think that wherever that the ball is held at, whether it's New York City, Atlanta, the two other individuals that are throwing it tonight are brand names. So everybody should have came out and honor it. And it's all about upholding your name. Who are you? In this day and age, when we're giving everybody life because we have to we have to be politically correct, right?
Correct, yes. You
So
know,
in a
for you
ball like
girls that,
this,
you know,
it's a
say I
chance
can't
for you to
grammar.
tell us your name without us really having to emphasize on what's your name to say.
Yeah.
Tell us your name.
Baby,
So on the third installation, wherever it may be, come out and show your way.
well, baby, I don't know, honey. The girls paid it. The girls did not come out tonight. I don't know what the tea was, honey. You know, the ball was very boom, boom. It was shade in this room here tonight.
Was there shade? I never noticed shade.
It was shade. Yeah, it was shade because the girls wasn't out.
You gotta look for it.
I don't know what's going on.
My sister's ready to hit it, and we got
Come on over
sandwiches
here.
and stuff, so we leaving.
This is the sexy father.
He is sexy
Antonio
out.
Revlon, definitely
How y'all
sexy
doing?
out. Definitely won tonight. Two categories, right?
Was the shade in your name?
No, it's definitely never shade in his name. The body is just on. He's just so sexy.
Oh, you got body down. Are you a vegetarian?
He's so yummy.
You're a meat eater. You
He's
eat
so
meat.
yummy. I just want to eat the mind.
Oh, there you go. Whatever she wants to eat, I'm out of there.
You gotta come
He
get
fights
it.
for theirs.
You gotta come get it. He's $1,000 winner, honey. Hold on. No.
In the morning light.
Hold on, excuse me.
In the morning light. We're going this way. We don't want no cameras on. My wig is slipping.
It's the icon. Excuse me, Taifa, watch out. It is the icon.
It is early in the morning.
Baby, she has not been out. She has not been out in forever.
She is good.
Okay,
Lord,
she
the
is
church is right
she is a
next
mother.
door.
She is a mother. She has not been out
I'm
forever.
shaking.
Okay, and we gotta get her on the camera. And it's the
In the
icon,
morning,
Ashley.
I hope my
Icon.
beard ain't growing yet. How you doing?
Oh,
Okay.
how did you like the ball?
I loved it. I'll be back. You coming to take me, right? I'll be back.
When I tell y'all,
I'm coming back.
me seeing her come out this car tonight, me and her spoke 3
I'm
weeks
coming,
ago.
brother. I love you. I love you. I'm coming. You gonna come and get me, right?
And she
I'll tell me where to
vogue.
meet
And
you.
she vogue.
My fat behind.
Yes, it's definitely, we definitely up here in the building. Baby, the girls are out here. I don't want to talk to them. I talked to them already, honey. I want to talk to some other girls, honey. And stuff, honey.
She don't want to speak to me because I got grand prize. She don't like that.
Oh, well, come on here. Since she want to bring it up. Come here, Corey. Turn around. She got grand prize because Asia wasn't here in the building. Oh, shit. What happened? That's why. Oh, shit. Jasmine, Asia wasn't here tonight, so you won. Congratulations. Harold, we got the icon, Harold Balenciaga, the overall father. Harold, how did you feel about the ball tonight?
I came out to support my brothers, Rodney and James, you know, what's in the name. Yo, they brought the people out, some people.
The morning light. They are shadowed. Oh my God.
She said the girls are out here in the morning light. She is a legend for realness. Iconic performance. She got the girls are out here in the morning in their chateau, honey. What is going on with this shadow? Gone through.
So anyway, back to the ball. Yo, I mean, they had, you know, they almost got done with everything, right?
Yeah, it was cute. Overall, it was definitely cute. I definitely enjoyed myself. No, they didn't. Because she got to go. I got the icon.
Wait, we got so much
The
going
founding
on.
mother, Sandy, motherfucking Dior, is in the building. Sandy, how did you enjoy the ball here tonight?
Well, interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting.
What was interesting about it?
Because I'm not affiliated with the new legends and all these things and that legendary category, and I didn't know who they was. And back when I was walking, it was 10 years or more to become legendary. And that's like 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever that is. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. Did you?
She asking y'all out there, do y'all know what's going on? Can y'all answer her question? She
Somebody
want to know
tell me
what's going on. She want to know. She wants the ballroom community. She wants the people on Facebook and YouTube to let her know what's going on.
How
She don't know what's going
everybody's
on.
getting these legendary status and these icon statuses when they haven't put in their dues. I've been doing this since 86. And none of the people that walk legendary performance tonight have I ever seen out there with my son, Mystery. I've never seen them out there with Shamar. I've never seen them out there with Baby St. Clair. I've never seen them out, like, I don't know.
But Sandy, you bringing
What
it back.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've never seen them out there with Tim, LaBeija, Lil Tim, Moldavia, you know, like the Film Queen performances. Back in my day, it was me, Film Queen performance. It was Melissa, Extravaganza. It was Sapphire. It was Moldavia. It was Danielle. Before Danielle started walking face and realness. Like, that's what I'm talking about. But I don't know what's going on, so kudos to everybody. Let them do what they do. Hurrah, hurrah.
This is what we talking about. This is motherfucking
let me
Ballroom 101, Ballroom history. She gave y'all a history lesson here in less than 5 minutes. This is history. She gave y'all. Girls, do your motherfucking homework.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Sandy gave a lot of history, but I do want to
Another
say...
history you want,
I do
I'll give you.
I do want to
I'm coming to do a ball, for Baltimore, which is going to be called the Baltimore History Ball. We're going to take it back. We want to remember Fantasia. We want to remember Buck. We want to remember Erica. We want to remember Monica. We want This is going to be ballroom history throwback for Baltimore and DC to let them know where their history comes from.
Yes, she's definitely gonna let you know where history are. We're gonna thank you, Sandy. Give me a kiss, love. That's the icon, Sandy. We here in the mix. We're gonna walk around because the girls got a lot to say. So let's walk over here because she had a lot to say. So I need to go over here and interview with her. Jasmine, why she running? She running. Because she won tonight because Asia wasn't here. But Jasmine, you said you won tonight. You won tonight. Asia wasn't in the building.
I said too soft and kind girls. What's the problem?
Oh, you said too soft and kind girls?
What's the problem?
Because she said she won tonight. Asia wasn't in the building, so she won tonight.
Oh my God.
You know the girls definitely do get that when Asia's not in the building. You know, they definitely do get a chance to definitely win. So she won tonight. So congratulations to you. You definitely did walk up the building. I think what I think it is. It took your sister to be sitting on the panel to bring that motherfucking oomph out of you because we haven't seen that oomph.
She could have did better.
We haven't seen that oomph in you in a long time. And when your sister was standing and everybody else gave their votes and she didn't give you your vote, you had to go off to make her know it, and you went off. So I definitely want to congratulate you on that.
That's a big step for you.
Yeah, I definitely do want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
But she still don't want to pass Asia. Let's go see who's else up in here.
In January.
And who ball?
You know, the coldest winter ever.
You know it. I'm coming to that ball too. Oh, we're here in the mix. What's going on?
No.
We're here in the mix.
Oh, yeah, ready on tape.
Oh, bitch, we mix it in the mix. It's crazy over here. It's all in the mixes over here. We don't know what's going on. It ain't a party. How did y'all enjoy the ball?
I enjoyed it.
Hold on, interview Kelly. You get the chance to interview Kelly.
Yeah, so Kelly.
No, it's not interviewing me.
What was your favorite category of the night?
Did you get
No. What was your favorite category of the night?
I have no favorite category.
No, you
my
had
favorite
one.
category.
You
know, my favorite category was when I came over here on Bexley Road or whatever this road is, and it wasn't packed like Watch the Throne. What happened? What's going on?
Like Watch the Throne? Why throw attacks at Watch the Throne?
No, I'm saying it wasn't packed. It wasn't packed when I came around the corner like Watch the Throne. So what's going on? Why is the girls not coming out to the balls anymore? They was here packed. This parking lot was packed for Watch the Throne. What's the tea?
I don't know. The next function would be I think it's DC. I think it's the fact of it being DC. I think it's the
No, it ain't DC. Wait a minute. DC goes great.
But now since I have you over here.
DC goes great.
Now since I have you over here, because you know I'm in
DC.
I'm in all different chat rooms.
What is it, Monty?
Wait, hold on, Monty. We have the legendary Monty Christian here.
I'm not legend. I just hang with the legendary
Well, he
children.
just hang with the legendary children. But Monty, you know, it's been a lot of discrepancy in all the different chat rooms. You know, some of the chat rooms that the Christians is not in. The girls want to know what in the hell, this is, you know, because I bring this to the
come on.
The girls want to know what gives the Christians the right to have another ball.
What gives the right?
Because the girls is reading down. They gave the right to Christians. They gave the right to Christians don't even open for a year. They already had a ball and they give it another ball. Like they were like, what the fuck?
Well, what we try to do is be very innovative. The House of Christian is just not about walking balls. What we do is we add a little something different to the ballroom scene. So, and the difference is a lot of the girls wouldn't know because a lot of girls are not involved in some of the things that we're doing. You have some house members from abroad that like to go to some of the different conferences, like Corey was there in Dallas, and you have some of the conference. Huh?
I was Ballroom 101 in Dallas.
Yeah, the Ballroom 101.
Lost take the
and then you have the Reach LA like they did last year. And then you had the conference that was here in DC where they did the Be the Generation. So what happens is we try to involve
They have one in Philly too.
Yeah, in Philly as well. So we try to involve some culture outside of ballroom and try to deal with education, make sure some of our house members, you know, are in school. We have house members that are one of our house members are currently overseas doing his doctorate in studies, and we got a lot of. I mean, we got some people that don't have jobs, some people that's going back to school for their education. So we try to do some more things just outside of ballroom. So what we try to do is do that and do ballroom at the same time, Kelly. Come on.
Okay.
So what gives us the right to have a ball? What gives us the right to have a ball is we have legendary Charles Christian.
Yes.
Legendary Mother Ayana.
And me.
And so what happens is we're based out of Washington, D.C. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a fab function because the people will give us a right to do it because we know how to do it. We know how to do it right. We know how to do it proper. And we're going to give y'all what y'all want. And we got our cash before the ball starts. And if it's a problem, you know, anybody didn't get their cash last year, anybody, I mean, the ballroom was packed. They came, they supported. And we're gonna do it again. And what's the problem, Kelly?
And
You're
that's
gonna be here. And you're gonna be here. And ballroom throwbacks
so for all you girls,
And I did some of the categories. The categories is hot.
And
everybody gonna come out, and it's not a problem. What's the problem?
So for all the girls that was asking the question, y'all got your motherfucking answer.
And I saw Kelly not lying. I started asking that question, but I paid.
Never mind.
But you know what though? The good thing about it is, people want to know, but they always looking for the hottest balls to go to. Because y'all go to these some of these legendary balls, and it's not giving y'all what y'all want. People don't have their coins. You ain't gonna get that at a Christian function. You're gonna get good judges, you're gonna get a great panel, you're gonna get food, because I'm a chef.
You're gonna get me.
You're gonna get your motherfucking cocktails with the big cups, because I probably do the bar.
And you gonna get, and they
so,
gonna get
you
me.
know, everybody gonna have their coins, Kelly. What's the
And y'all
problem?
gonna get me.
Well, so y'all got your answer. Y'all definitely got your answer up in here. You know, and everybody wants to talk about Miss
House
Ricky.
of Christian ain't no different than Dante throwing a great function.
We're not talking. We're not gonna talk about Miss Ricky no more, Miss Thing. Okay, her time has passed, Miss Thing. She's now, you know, she got on the camera with me on Tuesday, Miss Thing.
She won a t-shirt.
And now
Look,
she's
she won a
relevant. No, Corey, we're not making the girls relevant. We're not making the girls relevant anymore. That's what we're not gonna do. The girls is not going to use my relevant name to become relevant and stay current. For you girls out there that says I can't articulate my words and I can't speak proper grammar and everything, I can speak very well. I can pronunciate very well. I speak very well. I talk to animals like animals should be talked to. When I go out in public and I'm handling my business, I conduct myself as a woman, as Miss Hunter, and I speak highly educated and I talk very well. And I can talk my way out of anything and anything that I need to get done. So for all you girls that have something to say, y'all need to get your fucking life together, because it's not about how I say it, it's what I say, baby. And when I say it and I'm enraged with you girls, I type incorrectly, and because I be in so much rage just trying to get it all out, and then after the fact I go back and I see that it's fucked up, and then I try to correct it or I just pay it, because I don't need to prove anything to you queens that have nothing but a life, Miss Thing.
Why is it only about you?
No, it's never about me, Miss Thing. It's never about me, Miss Thing. I'm just talking about these girls. Can you tell me, because you know you are a legend, you know, me and you definitely do go through what we go through, but can you please?
We don't go through nothing.
Well, we haven't went through it, but
not on my end.
But I don't know if you're gonna be shady or not.
I'm not going to be
but,
shady.
What about?
I'm just saying.
What about
you?
No,
are
shady. I'm not shady.
I am not shady. I can be shady.
What do you think? What do you think about Johnny's?
I didn't even. Was Johnny's here tonight? Let's talk about today.
No, I want to talk about Johnny's.
I don't want to talk about Johnny's.
Why?
Because Johnny's wasn't here today.
But you're legend.
What that got to do with it?
Oh, my cab is here. I gotta go. I'm about to go to the hotel.
That's what you
cab. Thank God.
Reading Johnny's is not what I was gonna do.
No, I didn't want you to read her.
You got something going on with Johnny's?
No, I don't have anything going on with anybody.
I
could never have. I could never.
Like you had a lot going on
I could
with
never.
all the performance.
Yeah, I could never.
And I don't know why, because you don't even like performance like that.
No, it's not that I had anything going on with the performance girls. I think the performance girls. Come on, walk to my cab. I think the performance girls. I think the performance girls, the legendary performance girls, are definitely washed up. Y'all not coming out.
Why you keep saying
No, because
that?
y'all not coming out and y'all not giving us what y'all normally gave us that made y'all legends.
Like 30-something.
Y'all not. Yeah, but it's so. I think. But I think if you're gonna.
The girls that's doing what the.
I think if you're gonna be retired,
All right.
yeah, you know.
Good night, y'all. I love
that's just
you.
my opinion on how I feel about the situation.
Bye, Ashley. Bye, Ashley.
I love you. Good morning. Corey, use your t-shirt very well.
Corey, come here.
Use your t-shirt very, very well.
Oh, you don't want to talk to the camera? I'm gonna come holler at you after it's over.
Wow. Tony, can you pour Malik for me? I don't know. Come here. I gotta go get myself.
If you're looking at the Prodigy table, what Tony did, that's how the House of Revlon, that's how their houses look.
The water?
Some of them.
In the name.
Some of the
It's Ballroom Throwbacks, Tension Chops. It's not the #1 radio station. It's the only radio station in Ballroom history. 347-215-6820. It don't get no better than this. Definitely check us out. Stars.
Hurry up.
I hated
To close out the night, I'm over here with my friend, family, brother, all that. What's your name? Finished. They had the whole ball. I'm gonna be real with you. Me, I'm hearing a lot of things. You know, I like to get my own commentary. What I like, Rakeem, what I like about the ball, I like quality. I don't give a freak if it's 10, 20 people. For me, me personally, I don't walk.
I support and I promote and I'm trying to do whatever I can to add to Ballroom. Me, it was quality up here. To see Ashley out, see Sabrina out, see a lot of people like that out, to me was good. Could it build? What do you feel, James?
I mean, you know,
how you honestly feel right now?
I think, like you said, quality. I'm a little saddened that a lot of people couldn't make it out to whatever like that, you know. But those that did come, I mean, it's no hate or nothing like that. You know, I just wish a lot of people, more people would have came that originally planned to come, but I understand because of the venue change. But it was nice weather, you know, down here, so it was good for ball. But you know, all in all, we still had a good time. We did. We had a real good time.
Will there be a part 3?
Not for a while. Okay. If there will be a part 3, you know, it would definitely, you know, we'll talk about it. Like me and Rodney talked about it, and I told him, listen, you get ready to have another ball. It's too much, you know, and I need a break. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And I'm trying to, you know, reconstruct the icon ball.
Wait, again. I'm sorry to cut you. I gotta ask you this. Tonight, both mothers. Yes, the first house that started. Both overall mothers
was in the house.
Both mothers was here.
That was big.
Both. One performed for LSS. Which is a surprise. One walked in, one legendary wrote it. So, James, are we to expect 2013, the return of the house?
Yeah, the house is coming back. You know, some people had left and came back. You know, we got some other little fixtures. You know, we go through a little rough spot and all that. But you know, we never was a big calamity. You know, we was a small group of people, a family and stuff like that. And you know, and what was made me proud tonight is that the originals came out tonight,
right?
You know, so it was
the little ones, Taifa, Shay, seeing them out there,
Charisma, Katrina. You know,
other one mixed with Nicole, right?
Right. Well, Nicole is now Mother Blonde, but Meekly, excuse me. You know, but my daughter, yeah, she's original. Of course, she's original. You know, and you know, a few others were missing, but it was really good.
Oh, shout out to Isaac, his grandfather. Please put some prayers. His grandfather's in the hospital right now. Please, please put some prayers out for him, real talk. So,
tell word. JJ, get out that car and help them. Excuse me.
You know how far, man. But you just want to. It's all over.
It's all over. And I thank you so much for everybody. I love you.
Ballroom Throwbacks, coolest winter ever. 1/26/2013. You already know.
Word.
Hopefully, James will do a mini world election in New York.
Yeah, I got something planned for New York because I owe New York that. You know what I'm saying?
New York love James. I mean, everywhere love James, but New York.
I said this is the last ball, but I'm gonna definitely do something coming up soon for New York, definitely. And you know, hopefully everybody come out.
You already know, Ballroom Throwbacks.
Oh, my bad.